Good morning. Welcome to 4 Kids and a Farm. Today I want to do a sunflower showdown update. But before we go over our progress, I've got some hungry sheep over here that I'm gonna feed because Elsa is not the quietest animal on our farm. She usually lets us know when she's hungry. Oh, we're just gonna... Okay, good. Sheep are quiet. I'm gonna go let out the turkeys and then we will talk sunflower showdown. Oh, that's a mean chicken. Okay guys, so welcome to the channel. My name is Aaron, and if this is your first time here, my wife and I, Rachel, have 4 kids and a 5-acre farm here in Northern California, and we are doing our best to learn how to homestead. We're pretty new at it, but we're learning every day. So the Sunflower Showdown, if you haven't heard about it, it is a bunch of YouTube channels who have got together in a collaboration, in a friendly competition to see who can grow the tallest sunflower with the largest sunflower head. So far it's been a fun experience. I did not think I had a chance. Like, grew 1 sunflower seed in a cup in kindergarten. I don't have a green thumb. My strategy was to diversify. I've got sunflowers growing multiple places, growing different ways, just so I can see what is going to work and what is not. One thing that I wanted to do today, I saw Travis from Haas Tools trimming some of his bottom leaves. So I was going to trim the leaves off of a few of my sunflowers just to see if that makes a difference at all, if that makes one taller, or if the ones that we don't cut have bigger sunflower heads, or whatever. So it's gonna be for science. I mean, I'm kind of at the mercy of science anyway. This is just one big experiment to see if I can do it. There's Stinker and her babies. I don't know what they're finding in the garden. Hey, get out of the garlic. And now they're in the tomatoes. One of our eventual plans is to fence all around our garden. That's gonna happen pretty soon. We just need to get the material to do it. If you pick them that tiny, you gotta let them grow, silly goose. But that still tastes good like a carrot. You gotta go wash it off and you can eat it. Okay, I'm in the midst of my sunflower garden, my sunflower jungle. These things are growing huge, and at first when they sprouted, I think I said in our last video, I wonder when these things are gonna take off. These things are growing inches a day, which is awesome. We're giving them a lot of TLC. I mean, they've got a fortress around them, which was good because if I didn't, the sheep had broke out of the pen over here and they had eaten a lot of our garden stuff. So they probably would have just eaten all of my sunflower seedlings at the time. So I stole an idea from Travis, copied an idea. Travis knows these things, so I'm really interested in what he's doing. So I saw his video on Instagram where he talks about trimming a few of the bottom leaves in order to promote more upright growth. So I'm going to take half of this patch, sunflower patch, and focus on this left side with trimming off the leaves. And then I'm going to feed them to my sheep as a token of my love for them as a farmer. After I trim these, we'll go over to the raised tubs. And that's where we really don't have any variables in how we're growing the sunflower seeds. They get the same amount of water, they're in the same medium, they're in the same tub, they get the same sun. And so I'm going to trim one of those as well, and then we'll just kind of see how they do compared to each other. So here we go. This is actually mildly scary for me because I don't know why pruning is so hard in gardening. I hope this works. And if it doesn't, we have plenty of sunflowers that I will leave alone. So much of homesteading is just figuring things out as you go. I think I don't think I can express how much hands-on experience and trial and error make you a better homesteader. Guess I'm not really quite sure how tall to go, but seems like I'm doing okay. Here in Northern California, we've been having some pretty crazy, oh, there's a root right there. We do get some breezy weather here, and these things have held up pretty darn good. I mean, you can probably hear the wind right now. As I'm grabbing this thing, it's beefy. I definitely, next year, I want to plant some of these as a wind barrier in some areas of our property. Because they seem to hold up to the wind pretty good. So guys, luckily so far I haven't had to deal with very many pest problems. As I'm looking around on these things, not a lot of bug issues. We have seen ants on them well, multiple times, but there's nothing really eating the leaves or anything. One thing going good for us. We'll go feed these leaves to the sheep. I know they'll love them. I know they will. Okay guys, if you are not familiar with the Sunflower Showdown, there are 6 channels that originated with this thing. Haas Tools itself, Jason from Cog Hill, Deep South Homestead, Adler Farms, and Naked Hog, and myself. We kind of opened it up to everybody. It's like, hey, grab some Haas Tool sunflower seeds, grow them. So if you want to hop in, take a picture of your sunflower, make a video of your sunflower, just make sure you tag us so we know what's going on and we can share that. I'm not sure how everybody's doing. Some of the guys aren't updating as much as they are supposed to. And I understand because, you know, homesteading is busy. We've got work on the farm to do and stuff like that. But I want to up the ante. We have not yet come up with a prize for the winner. And instead of a prize, I'm going to make a suggestion. If you lose, you have to wear the winner's merchandise in one of your videos. Go over to those other channels, link below. If you're wondering about the origination video, I'll link that up in a card and you can go take a look at that and see what the rules officially are. So these are our container sunflowers. Teeny and tiny, here they are in all their glory. These are the sunflower seeds that we grew in containers with this cool pipe idea that I had to put the pipe in the dirt so you can give it water directly to the roots. And actually, We do not water these very often. It's really cool. I want to take this idea and use it in our main garden at some point. But these plants are, both of them are exactly the same, given the same amount of water. They are in the same 420 mix that you saw in that last video. They're given the same amount of sun. So this really is the laboratory that we're able to see. You know, there's not a lot of variables here, I guess that's what I'm saying. So here we go, another science experiment. I'm gonna trim these sunflower seeds just like we did the other ones, and we'll be able to see the progress side by side. Hey guys, thanks again for hanging out with Teeny, Tiny, and myself. And go check out those other channels. Go tell them what's going on here at 4 Kids and a Farm. Tell them how huge our sunflower plants are. And then hit that like and subscribe button and that notification bell so you can follow us along. Here is those other videos regarding the Sunflower Showdown, and we'll see you next time.